Title: Adolf Hitler. The Rise and Fall of a Dictator. Introduction. Adolf Hitler was one of the most notorious figures in world history, known for his role as the leader of the Nazi Party and the instigator of World War II. His actions and ideology led to the suffering and death of millions of people. This essay aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of Hitler's life, his rise to power, and the events that unfolded during his tenure as the dictator of Germany. Early life and background. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, a small town in Austria. His father, Alois Hitler, was a stern and abusive man, while his mother, Clara Hitler, was a caring and loving woman. Hitler's childhood was marked by financial hardship, a strict upbringing, and the early death of his younger brother and father. These experiences indirectly shaped his character and fueled his desires to become a successful and influential figure. Political ambitions and early involvement in politics. After the death of his mother in 1907, Hitler moved to Vienna in pursuit of a career in art. However, his failed attempts led him to focus more on politics. It was during his time in Vienna that Hitler developed and nurtured his anti-Semitic beliefs. His frustration with the Viennese society, which included a large Jewish population, fueled his growing resentment towards them. This period became the foundation for Hitler's later anti-Semitic policies. In 1913, Hitler relocated to Munich, Germany, where he enlisted in the German army to fight in World War I. Although he was a mediocre soldier, Hitler was awarded the Iron Cross for his bravery on the battlefield. His experiences in the war intensified his nationalistic fervor and became instrumental in shaping his political ideology. Rise to power. Following the defeat of Germany in World War I, Hitler became a member of the German Workers' Party, which would later be renamed the National Socialist German Workers' Party, NSDAP, or Nazi Party. Hitler's powerful oratory skills and charisma captivated his party members, helping him rise quickly through the ranks. The Great Depression of 1929, coupled with German society's dissatisfaction with the Treaty of Versailles, provided fertile grounds for Hitler's message of national renewal and revenge. In 1933, Hitler and the Nazi Party ultimately succeeded in seizing power in Germany. Hitler was appointed Chancellor, and soon after, he consolidated his authority and transformed the democratic Weimar Republic into a totalitarian state. The Enabling Act of 1933 granted Hitler dictatorial powers, enabling him to shape German society according to his radical ideology. Hitler's policies and ideology. At the core of Hitler's ideology was the belief in Aryan racial supremacy, which he believed justified the subjugation and extermination of inferior races, particularly Jews. Hitler's anti-Semitic policies culminated in the Holocaust, resulting in the systematic genocide of 6 million Jews and millions of other victims including Romani people, disabled individuals, and political dissidents. Hitler's aggressive foreign policies aimed to expand Germany's territorial reach and establish Lebensraum, living space, for the Aryan race. This led to the invasion of neighboring countries and the eventual outbreak of World War II in 1939. Downfall and legacy. The war proved to be a turning point for Hitler. Despite initial territorial gains in Europe, Germany's military setbacks and the defeat at Stalingrad marked a turning tide against the Nazi regime. As the tide turned further, Hitler's health began to deteriorate, and in recognition of his fate and the impending collapse of the Thousand-Year Reich, he took his own life on April 30, 1945, in his bunker in Berlin. Hitler's legacy is largely one of destruction, hatred, and genocide. The Holocaust remains one of the darkest chapters in human history, forever associated with Hitler's name. The horrors of the Nazi regime forced the world to question its moral fabric and led to the establishment of international human rights laws and the promotion of peace and democracy. Conclusion. Adolf Hitler's impact on history is undeniable. His rise to power, fueled by his extremist ideology, resulted in the deaths of millions and the devastation of entire nations. Hitler's legacy serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked political power, the consequences of hatred, and the capacity of humanity for unspeakable evil. It is crucial to learn from this dark period in history and work towards fostering a world free from prejudice, discrimination, and totalitarianism.